Everybody, like from the ceiling down. At this point, I look up. When I look up, I see an angel. To address this parodic arm, and they do the parodic. So this time around, I come out 100% healed from my carotid arteries. I get a rush of memories start coming back to me. And all of the memories, everything that comes back to me is that I was looking down, I saw my body, I saw my head, I saw the clinical staff, and in that machine was my heart. What I felt was billions of times more than that what felt a minute ago. And it was just a peace that was just so profound, there's no words that can describe what I was feeling. And at that point, as I'm feeling this peace, I'm feeling all of this just like a complete tranquility, just peace in my every part of my body. I'm looking. When I look up, I see an angel, and the first angel that I see, he's dressed like a Roman centurion. He has this dark leather breastplate. He has this dark leather belt. He has this leather skirt with some red resilient color below it, wrapped around him, and I see his sandals. And after I see this, look down on his body and see all this, I see that he's holding a sword. And in the sword that he's holding the handle like this. The sword is going down, and he has his handle like this. And he's holding onto the handles, and I see his eyes, and he's looking at me. And he's tall. These angels are tall. They're not small. I mean, they're tall. I mean, they're huge. Just like you see the perimeter of the room in this room in here is what I saw. And as I looked up and I saw that angel, everything on him, all the details on him, I started to see other ones appear exactly like him. Elbow to elbow, holding swords. All the way around the perimeter of the room. Wow. All the way around the perimeter of the room. And as I get back to the first one, I look at him, and as I look at him, I see like a black cloud, a black dust appear behind him. And it's behind him like swirling like this motion. And I could tell it's an evil presence. It's something really evil in that dark, dark cloud. As it's getting closer to him, I think to myself, and the question is, why don't you turn around? Because you don't turn your back to your enemy. At that point, I got a revelation. The angels, they don't turn around, or they know who they are with the Lord, and they don't need to turn. And at that point, I started to see other angels appear within the perimeter of the ceiling. And they were dressed in white robes, here to here, below, and they were flying above me, and they were flying below me. And I knew that they were ministered angels. All of this that I was seeing is happening in this room right now. We just don't see it.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
So as I look down again, at this point, I start to hear the Lord. And God speaks to me, and when I hear the Father speak, his voice, the best way to describe it is like if you're neck outside by thunder, and every time you feel that thunder, the power in that thunder, his voice was like that. And every time he would speak, his words would just consume every part of me. The first thing he points out my physician, and he tells me, this is my servant, and he gives hope to my children.
Hallelujah.